Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be taking a look at a reading that was requested and voted upon in my community poll. So if you want to have a say in what readings I'll be covering during the week, feel free to go head on over to the community. My community postings, I have a poll about once a week about readings that my audience and people can ask for, request, and vote on for that. So I'm really happy that people kind of put in suggestions and voted. And this reading is Sabrina and Taylor going to be having like a little bit of a feud? Are they going to be beefing? Like, is this kind of the next thing for Taylor? Is this going to kind of help propel Sabrina and her career? So I want to take a little bit at that and kind of see where this takes us. So if you guys want, I did just do a reading on Sabrina Carpenter, and just with her continued success with her song Espresso and Please Please Please, and then kind of what is her future and where is she kind of going in her career kind of moving forward. So if you want to go check that video out after this one, I'll link it here at the end of the video. Otherwise, I really just want to thank everyone for joining and watching, and I want to just get into it. So without further ado, all right, so quick reminder, everything I'm going to be sharing is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Psychic downloads, my opinions, and this such. So no facts here, just my opinions. So if you want to use this information that I'm sharing to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So with my disclaimer out of the way, let's just continue on. So, deck I'm using today is the Intuit Tarot deck that you can get on Etsy. If you guys would like the link, just let me know in the comments down below. Because it has like really fun keywords and it's a really good learning beginner deck. I'm using it as I'm just a little bit, I've had a long day, long week, last couple months. So it's been really helpful, just one, to learn not just it was helping learn the cards, but also just help to give some guides to remember. So, all right, so what we're first going to do here, we're going to take a look at Sabrina, Taylor, energy in between, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So, Sabrina, King of Wands reversed, Taylor, Two of Coins reversed, energy in between, the King of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so for Sabrina, what I'm feeling here, so she is the King of Wands reversed. This is someone who is willing to take risks and consequences kind of be like, bring it on. This is someone who's looking to stir the pot, cause controversy. Like, I gotta get into a beef, I'll get into a beef. Oh, I need to go up against the biggest pop star in the world. Sure, let's try it, see what happens. There's like no fear. It's kind of the way I'm looking here with Sabrina. It's just like, you want to go? Let's go. I got nothing to kind of lose. The key word here is this unpredictability. And it's like, she's willing to say yes, she's willing to throw her hat in the ring. It's like, okay, let's go see what we can do. Taylor over here is the Two of Coins reversed, which is planning and execution. Overwhelmed, disorganized are some of the keywords here. And when it comes to that, it's like with Taylor, it's like she's got a lot of stuff going on, it feels like, in her life, whether that be personal, career, romantic, and the such. She's got a lot of different balls that she's trying to juggle, and it's like, okay, you just want to throw another thing at me to kind of, yeah, it's just like, you want to throw another thing at me? Oh, here we go again. It's like, it feels like in Taylor's energy, it's like, she's the juggler, and she's juggling like 6, 7, 15 different balls in the air, and you want to throw in a 17th, and like that 17th one is the one that kind of, you put it in and everything else kind of would crash down around her. She's like, she's juggling so many and she's barely able to keep up, so she's overwhelmed. And it's just like, okay, you want to do another thing? Okay. So now it's like, oh, now I need an industry beef on top of this, all that I need to defend myself from? Wonderful. All right. And then in between the two of them, we have a King of Swords. So what I'm feeling here, so King of Swords can be legal matters. It can just be words spoken back and forth, contracts, legal agreements, bindings. So what I'm really feeling here is that there's people in the industry, executive producers, managers, agencies that are kind of coming in. It's like, you know what, this can be, let's try this. Let's think about it. Let's see what we can draw up. It could be good for Taylor. It could be good for Sabrina in both of their careers, is what this kind of feels like. And it feels like there's people on the inside being like, this is a good idea. This could work. This, you scratch our bag, I scratch yours. It helps propel, I think, Sabrina, who's like all on board with it. She's like, I'll throw my hat in the ring. Taylor's team, it feels like more, we got a lot of other stuff already kind of coming together that we're trying to manage and balance and keep under wraps, or keep it, or project out there on top of this, that, and the other things. Like, oh, so we have another thing coming to us. However, this does feel like a very good agreement for the two of them, where it could make them quite a bit of money, resources. It gets their names in the news for different things other than, say, maybe just their songs or Taylor's personal life, which seems to be a major focal point within media. So when it comes to these two, do I think there could be a beef incoming? 100%. Do I think it's going to be more of like a natural beef that we've seen with, say, like Kendrick Lamar and Drake, or like Nicki and Cardi? Maybe not so much there, where this one is going to feel a lot more planned, a lot more plotted. It's very much like this is the industry would be pitting these two against each other in public, but like behind the scenes, they would be kind of working on the same teams, working with the same people, and kind of putting together music and the such. If I'm not mistaken, I think I was reading that Sabrina Carpenter had actually worked with Jack Antonoff, who was like one of Taylor's main like producers, I believe. So like seeing this King of Swords here between the two of them, it's like it does feel like they are merging a little bit in their worlds, whether that's management or just producers or studios, or record labels, essentially coming together to kind of like, let's put something together here to maybe promote our artist a little bit more or lead them in different directions. King of Cups, Hangman, and Seven of Cups here. Yeah, so again, kind of going off of like that contract sort of vibe that they kind of, oh my goodness, that contract that they're kind of going for here. I definitely see that it does feel like this is moving forward. We're shedding old skins. We're shedding old personas is what this feels like when it comes between Taylor and Sabrina. Like this industry feud that I'm kind of like, that people are kind of asking is like, this feels very much like this is going to be a catalytic event that could definitely change the trajectory of how either Taylor is seen or even Sabrina is seen in the industry. And what is their vibe? What is the music that they are producing? What are they bringing to the table? And who is their niche audience that they are reaching out to? Who are they getting on their team? Who are they getting as their fan base? And that, like, this moment feels, because with the Hanged Man here, it's like we're letting go of the old King of Cups. This is being artistic and feeling and really kind of positioning yourself in a way that feels not just good for you, but also good for your creative pursuits. And then with the Seven of Cups reversed, it's like this is a really good, essentially this is a great step or a great opportunity that's kind of come up, and it'd be like that you'd be stupid not to, because it's like this is such a, how I feel, it's like it's an old piece of the playbook that has never failed, so why stop using it now? And it's like this seems like the next logical conclusion, next logical step in that way, shape, or form. All right, what else we got here? Then we have the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, the Page of Wands. What? So there's Ten of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, this because I don't know who this is quite yet, but there with the Lovers here showing up, and then the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands, it feels like, I don't know if this is Taylor or Sabrina. It could even be both, where it's like the relationships that they're in, the personal relationships, romantic relationships that they're in just aren't working anymore. Seven of Swords, it's getting caught. Confessions is like the words jumping out to me on that card. With the Page of Wands, it's like out of ideas, and we have to find a new path. And with the Lovers, this is all about, in my opinion, relationships that both, or just maybe one and or the other, are in. So with Taylor and Travis, it's like, okay, that's kind of over in the background. Now we need to start up a new storyline. With Sabrina, it's like the guy's kind of not, the guy's like a PR piece, or that relationship isn't working, so I need to find a different path. I need to put my name in the news some way different. So, and then down here with the Ten of Swords, the Emperor, and the Five of Swords, Five of Swords is all about conflict or fighting with outside of oneself, with the Emperor, and then the Ten of Swords here. Someone's relationship is ending quite soon here, it feels like. I would say end of summer in my opinion here, is what this kind of feels like. Maybe it can get dragged out a little bit longer because PR relationships can be contracts, yada, 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 things together, drag out till the new one comes in, or whoever, whatever, yeah. But what this definitely feels like here is we're seeing breakups, the Emperor, the Five of Swords. I need to start something new to kind of quash the old story, so we need to bring in a new story, is what this feels like. This could go for either Sabrina or Taylor, it feels like, in this case. Queen of Wands reversed, the Waxing Moon, the Three of Swords. Yeah, someone's getting broken up with here. Someone is getting a giant breakup, and this feud is going to be the story after that breakup, in my opinion here. Especially with this Queen of Wands reversed. This is, I think Taylor's a fire sign, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. And Sabrina is a Taurus, so Taylor, are we having a breakup arc coming in? Question mark. Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever. And it's like, this is kind of like increasing in its intensity as we're coming up. Three of Swords here, all about heartbreak, disaster, breakups. Same thing here with the Ten of Swords, breaking up, just divorce, backstab, rock bottom. So I do feel there is a breakup coming. I think it's Taylor. And like the storyline after that breakup is going to be this beef with Sabrina, in my opinion. That's kind of where her next storyline is kind of shaping up to be. Showing up as that Two of Coins reversed as well. It's like, okay, it's like Taylor had a lot of irons in the fire. Now we're dropping one. So now we're kind of picking up the pieces to move to the next thing. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, what else we got here? The Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So, because now with the Four of Cups, we're emotionally detaching from things. The Hermit, we have to emotionally detach from the things around us. After this breakup, we need to keep moving forward with stuff. I got to defend my reputation. I got to defend my reputation, my character, is what this feels like. If you guys would like me to do an update on Taylor and Travis, let me know in the comments down below, because I haven't done one in a bit. Now, and I was actually going to wait until July to do one, just to see where they were at, just because we haven't heard a lot about them as of late, and Taylor has kind of been still consistently doing her Eras tour, so she hasn't had that much news, especially in the mainstream media, so Well, let me know. But like seeing here at the Seven of Wands, I have to defend my character. I have to defend my actions, myself, my course, my direction. Four of Cups, I'm emotionally detaching from things. And the Hermit's like self-isolation. So again, we're still think this is Taylor. She's like, I have to emotionally detach from all the baggage, the shit that was occurring with Travis. Now we need to move this storyline along because it feels like things are starting to pile on. Things like the foundation is starting to crumble and break down, and and she's just not backing down from all the shit coming at her. The Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, walking away, Ace of Wands here, and then the Six of Cups. So the return of something old, Ace of Wands, new passion for life. Could be we're getting a new boo to kind of replace the old one. And then the Eight of Cups, so it's also walking away. It's like we're walking away from like a relationship or things or people or places or things that don't serve us anymore. But we're finding inspiration in new things. Again, we're gonna have some new songs from Taylor about Travis. I wouldn't doubt if we're gonna have another album next year, next year or the year after, it feels like, from Taylor, or at least a single or an EP of some way, shape, or form. Because with the Six of Cups, Six of Cups, we're having something return from the old, so potentially maybe an old boyfriend that is now reoccurring again. Ooh, Harry Styles comeback, question mark, aka, maybe, not sure. If you guys want me to read on that, let me know. But I wouldn't be shocked. I have done a what's Taylor's next significant relationship going to be like, and I have picked out like that sort of like bad boy-y type of person is kind of what I was picking up on. I wouldn't doubt if she goes back to someone old. Oh God, do we really want to do that again? I'm not sure. Let me know. But yeah, it's like we've walked away from something, but we're rekindling an old relationship from the past here. Yeah, and then we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands reversed. So we're releasing of burdens. We are restructuring our life with the Magician because we are figuring out new goals and stuff that we are setting for ourselves. Solar eclipse. This is this transformation process of new beginnings, new things. This is kind of Sabrina, as she's kind of like she's releasing an old version of herself. It feels like here, and she's kind of like. And in my previous reading on her, it's like she's going to be successful no matter, I think, where she kind of wants to go. If that's in just building brands, if she wants to be a model, if she wants to do like music as her full-time career. Like she's going to be a money-making machine for whoever has her under like their like signing or management. It feels like she's going to be successful no matter what. It's just really going to be dependent on what path she wants to take to get there. Is she going to be going down maybe like, are you going to sell your soul to the industry to do so? Or are you going to maybe take just a little bit more time to build up your brand, your reputation here? And then like really have it be your own and not something that the industry has pushed upon you. So that's kind of where Sabrina is like from my last reading. And kind of looking here, we are sadly, it is seeming that with the King of Coins, the Temperance, King of Coins reversed, Temperance reversed, and then the Ace of Cups, it's like you're having a bunch of new stuff coming in. However, money and resources are kind of the main focus versus, say, more of the what are you doing to feed oneself instead of what are you doing to feed the things around you. And that's kind of what it feels like here for Sabrina within like we're taking this with that beef here. It's like we're kind of going down a path of more of the what are things that gonna feed me externally, because those are the things that are validating my actions, like the money coming in, the resources coming in, the fame, the fortune, and having that come in at a rapid pace can be quite intimidating, can be quite overwhelming, and it can lead you to make decisions that maybe 5, 6 years in the future, you will come to regret being like, I wish I would have taken just maybe 1 more or 2 more years and I would have had that same success, but I would have been able to do it on my own terms instead of someone else's terms. That's kind of what we're feeling here. Yep, because with the 10 of coins, old money, the Fool, we're taking things very seriously, and the Death card, which is all about external changes here. Sabrina, I feel like, is also going to be changing up her relationship here soon. I don't know if it's going to be a very public, like, oh, I'm breaking up, and like, oh my goodness, it's going to be such a big thing in the news. No, I feel like that's going to be a little bit more subdued. However, she's getting in with, or she's dating someone, it feels like, within the industry, because with this 10 of coins, this is like old money, old industry, old connections, producer, son of a producer, son of a director, some way, shape, or form, someone who's coming from old money is what this kind of feels like, and that's who she's dating next. And yeah, because she's dating someone new next, and it's going to be, it feels like, a little bit more of someone who's coming from, even from like CEOs' sons from like big Fortune 500 companies. Like, that's the type of person like that I'm feeling that she's dating next. And then with the Death card here, which is all about renewal, rebirth. Think of it about a phoenix coming out of the ashes and starting anew. So the beef with Taylor, which I believe is coming, just because I'm seeing it within industry's pushing it, because it's going to be great for record sales, getting everyone out there. It's a win-win situation for both parties involved, it feels like. So it's like we're ending the old versions of them, and old versions of Taylor and Sabrina, and we're starting this new like bad bitch era is what this kind of feels like, where people are being a little bit of foolish and restless. They aren't holding back too much, and it's like we're here to stir the pot, and stir the pot well is what this really feels like. All right, next, the Star, 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Oh boy. Okay, so who is this all about? Okay, still Sabrina. So with the Star reversed, the 9 of Swords reversed, and the 3 of Cups reversed, as I was kind of going off of, Sabrina is, I feel like she's getting into a new relationship, breaking up with the old one. I wonder if there's going to be like allegations of cheating that kind of come up that are going to be brought to light on either Sabrina or her partners or her partner. Because it's like, because with the 9 of Swords here, we have like, there's a little bit of regret, stepping out. The Star is like, okay, so we're having some negative attention brought upon us. 3 of Cups here, it's like there's a third person involved. The Sun, it's like I'm unhappy with some aspects of my life. The 4 of Coins, and then the High Priestess reversed. It's like, okay, I'm trying to, I know this is the thing I shouldn't be doing. However, like, it's going to cause some controversy. It's going to cause a stir. I want to get rid of the old, bring in the new, and again, it's like we're putting out stories to kind of get fame and fortune. With Sabrina's beef with Taylor, which I think is coming, in my opinion here, are they trying to get are they kind of like, oh, Taylor's out in, and we're kind of just trying, and we're now trying to bring Sabrina in? Yep. With the 6 of Wands here, it's like, okay, this is going to be a victory. I'm going to kind of move forward, get into the next stage. I'm going to be seen as the winner. The 5 of Cups here, it's like I'm moving on. I'm letting go of old things. With the 10 of Cups here, it's success, happiness. I'm going to get the fame, the money, the fortune, the career. I'm going to feel like I got it all. Yeah. because Taylor is on the way out within her career, it feels like. There are people in industry that are like, Taylor's on her way out, Sabrina's on her way in. Sabrina's like is coming in to kind of start this next new big craze, social hype media is what this feels like. With Taylor, it's the judgment reverse, where it's like people are kind of coming in now and kind of putting in their 2 cents. Negative 2 cents at that point. Page of Wands and the Strength card. Because Taylor's not going to be seen as like the it girl anymore. She's going to be kind of seen more as she's like a pillar of the pop stardom, it feels like. And she's got a lot of stuff to work on personally. However, is it going to be like somewhat of a pariah, it feels like. With the Strength card here, I'm getting like this is like someone who's ushering in the next wave or the next generation, and having this beef and maybe having to play down a little bit, or it's like you have to have this beef to raise up the next generation or the next person. And it's like Taylor's on her way out, and like Sabrina, or maybe someone similar to Sabrina, is on the next wave in within the industry, and who's going to be the next it girl, or who's going to be the biggest, baddest thing since sliced bread. So that's what this kind of feels like here for me when it comes to Taylor and Sabrina. What I am going to do here really quick, and this is just because of all of the stuff that was coming out, just like, because it feels like both Taylor and Sabrina are having difficulties within their personal relationships. I do want to just pull, and I feel like the beef comes after Taylor's breakup. Whenever that's announced with her and Travis, that's when this beef starts, because that's the next storyline. It's the next storyline. Or that's what industry is pushing for. Industry is pushing this to be Taylor's next storyline. Because like the Taylor Travis storyline is going to weed or reel into the football season, which starts up in September. And they're going to want to distance that. They're going to want to distance that pretty heavily and pretty quick, is what that's feeling like. I wonder if that's maybe terms and conditions for Taylor and Travis's contract. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever, my opinion's not facts here. And I'm wondering if there's like, you need to get my name out of the news as soon as possible, because once the season starts, like, there's going to be questions for Travis. There's going to be questions on Travis. Is he going to be good enough? Is he not going to be good enough? Is this whole relationship with him breaking up with Taylor going to lead him to have a bad season? Is he just not going to be worth the hype anymore? And I think the negative press that he would be getting because of it during the season, I think there might be new stories coming up very quickly into September, maybe even into mid-October or early October, between Sabrina and Taylor, to get Travis and Taylor out of the news as much as possible. I think that feels like it's a big part of the whatever agreement Taylor and Travis have when it comes to their relationship, and what does the breakup clause look like. All my opinions here. I'm not saying that they do. I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying that's what I have, in my opinion, feel. All right, so let's take a look at Taylor. Let's take a look at Travis. Oh boy. Let's take a look at the energy in between the two of those. All right. So, all right, and then we'll go with, actually, we'll just do this. Then we'll look at Sabrina. her boo. Energy in between the two of them. All right. All right. So we have Taylor. Taylor is the 8 of coins upright. She is focused on her career. She is focused on making money. She is focused on her Eras tour. She is doing the damn thing, working hard at her craft to be the best that she possibly can. She is very career focused and career driven and motivated at this time. Not a shocker here, but super. But what this is feeling like is almost workaholic tendencies. So we're working to avoid emotions. We are working to avoid addressing things. We are working to avoid conflict, is what this kind of feels like from Taylor's end, with Travis showing up as the Queen of Wands. He is too many irons in the fire, demanding, strong-willed, but it's his way or the highway. It feels like he is on his own path. He wants to go do his own thing. There's nothing that's really going to stop him once he starts. He's going. There's not, and you aren't going to stop him in any way, shape, or form. He also just feels a little bit all over the place, where Taylor's very, very focused. Travis is like, I don't know what I freaking want when it comes to their relationship. Or it's like, I just want to be done and go do my own thing. In between the two of them, we have the Knight of Coins, which is stifled, not finishing things. This relationship is dead in the water, in my opinion here. With the Knight of Coins upright, it's like steady progress moving forward. When we see it reversed, it's you're dead in the water. We aren't moving forward. Nothing's moving forward. Plans that we had, throw them out the window, and now we're kind of just stuck in quicksand, and we're just sinking slowly down is what this feels like. And we aren't moving to get ourselves out of it at the current, as external forces have not pushed us to the point where we need to right now. All right, looking here with Sabrina. Sabrina's the King of Coins reversed, which is like, she's very focused on getting that bag. She's very focused on, very similar to Taylor, where Taylor's more focused on her craft, her music, her artistry, what she's putting into it. Feels like Sabrina's more along the lines of, what can I do to get my name out there, build my fame, build my career? How can I get those resources to me to get to be bigger than I am already? That's what this really feels like to me for Sabrina. With her good old partner over here, he's making progress, waxing moon. So, do I feel that he's in a space of do I feel like he's healthy right now to be in a relationship? No. However, do I think he's gaining steps, wisdom, he's doing different things to make himself be a better version of himself? Yes. Is his better version of himself with Sabrina, though? No. Because it's like he's got a lot of things that he's needed to work on in his personal life, it feels like, and just dating Sabrina has just been, okay, we're just going to do this for the fun of it, whoever, whatever, fine. But he has other things that he's doing and or working on, it feels like, behind the scenes. This relationship that they have, especially with the sun reverse between the two of them, yes, it says, like, just have fun. This could just be the relationship is they're just having fun. But when I see the sun reversed, I also see it as like this isn't one where strong emotions are attached, or if there are strong emotions, they tend to go more negative than they do positive. So a lot of this I feel like is this relationship that they have, it's just for fun. There's nothing really there over what we see. It's not extremely... It's very surface level between the two of them. So, like I said, if they would break up, I don't think there would be any hard feelings between the two of them. It's like, you scratched my back, I scratched yours, and away they go. Like, they part their ways amicably. Where Taylor and Travis feels like this was something that was working, but now it's like, we're stuck in the water. It's not going nowhere for them, other than kind of, we're just waiting for the moment that we can announce it, is essentially what that feels like. So, that's what I feel here for our Taylor and Sabrina beefing. Well, from what I'm seeing, it's the next storyline. So if you guys enjoyed that, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button so you can be so you can just see other videos that I have on Sabrina and or Taylor, or other people in pop culture if that interests you. Also, keep an eye on my community tab. If you subscribe, those notifications come through more often, so you can vote on and kind of let me know what you guys would like to see in the future for readings. If you want to see more Taylor readings or more Sabrina readings, or if you want to see other people in pop culture, best way to do that is vote. Let me know in the comments section, and or you can send me an email as well, and I read almost every single email that comes in with suggestions, and I have them labeled in for like a backlog of stuff. So with that, I really just want to thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day wherever you are, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!